Alrighty, guys, I love that right now we're in the perfect time of the market moving right now. Now. These are my favorite days, guys. These are my favorite days. You know, we've been speaking about, and I spoke a lot about it in December, about when the market gives us that 10, 20, 30% dump within the altcoins. We spoke about it. We did not see that for a very long time. And yes, it's nerve-wracking. Yes, the bloodless is here, but I have a very, very important stream for you guys today. I'm going to be trading this stream and the current move live with you guys. And we're going to be going through all the different levels. This is a jam-packed show where we're going to get tons of altcoins out there to see what's in investment entries right now, what's happening with Bitcoin. And I love that it's all playing out as we speak. So I got the accounts loaded. I got my Deepcoin account loaded right now. I have my Bybit account loaded right now. I'm going to be taking some trades with you guys today, as these are the days as traders you are drooling, right? Because yes, we have the aggressive movements, but the bounce is always the big thing that we're going to fight for. And what we are seeing right now is we are seeing dominance on the short time frame go up. Okay, now because the dominance is going up, you are getting the altcoins bleeding. However, we have lost the major trend on dominance, and we are right there now that when we see a bounce within Bitcoin, we're going to see that dominance go down, and we're going to see the altcoin bounce pretty strong. Now, the question is this going to be just to make money on the short-term bounce, or are we at the perfect stage now for altcoin entries? I have literally written off my calendar. I was supposed to record many streams because I'm away in for my wedding in February. But what I've decided, guys, I'm here for the next hour, hour and a half with you guys. We're going to sit. We're going to trade the market. We're going to have fun. We got this man in the house over here too. We got Random Man joining. This is where Banter is the best in the world, as we're going to come together and we're going to fight this market. And again, these big red days create massive opportunities. Guys, no more wasting time. If you're excited, smash that like button. Let me know that you're excited. Let's get everyone to know that we are live right now and we are paying attention to this market. No more wasting time. Let's go. Alrighty, guys, we got this man in the house that's still very bearish. That says we're gonna go down to
Are you starting to buy again?
I'm trading this current dump, correct. We're gonna speak about, is it the best investment entries now, or are we still going down lower? But I am seeing a short-term bounce, and I'm seeing an opportunity for the community to make some money.
I think I'm seeing something too. I just want to see something.
What do you want to see?
Click on the 1 day.
Okay. Tell me what you see.
I don't see capitulation volume. I'm sorry. I just
no. So I'm gonna speak about capitulation.
I don't see capitulation.
I see a capitulation later. I don't see right now. I see short-term bounces that could be incredible for altcoins, and then we'll speak about capitulation in the next few weeks. But for now,
so
I see us making money.
You're trading the short-term bounce.
I'm trading the current move right now with the audience. I want them to make money, and this is the deal I want to make with the audience.
Start trading because you're missing the whole bounce.
What do you mean, bro? No, don't worry. No,
you made $524.
Yeah, we're about to make more with an audience right now. 𝗕𝗘𝗗𝗑 is right. This guy is the new 𝗕𝗘𝗗𝗗 at the moment. He told me, more blood. I smell more blood. I smell more blood. More blood. I agree that this could happen next week or two. But right now, as we stand, we're taking advantage. Again, guys, so what I've done now, I have entered a little short-term Solana. We'll trade this together. And then here's the deal, right? For all those that haven't done Sniper School, all those that haven't done that, if we can make money this stream and we can bank that money, you join Sniper School. We got a deal? We got a deal. Shake my hand behind the screen over there. Okay, let's go, guys. If you're brand new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, join the best family out there. Remember, we've got a few tools that I have to talk about. Otherwise, Rand will fire me. Banter Bubbles, get the best tool that you have right now. Because if we look at a bounce, you want to see what's going to be the strongest token to bounce. What I like about what's happening right now, guys, is we had Injective rip over the year, right? We had Casper rip over the year. We had Solana rip over the year. These coins are now down 25, 30% from the highs. The ones that were gone, right, and the really good ones that we believe are going to be the top performers of the bull market are now getting to decent levels. We have a near down 45% from the highs. We have DOT. We got Chainlink. Chainlink's back to $14. So there's a lot to speak about, guys. So again, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and let's get straight into what is currently happening. So we obviously spoke about the weekly chart. Nice rejection. Now we're looking at the next major supports. Now, guys, this is not the dump like it's not the true dump yet. I do think we do have more downside. I do. However, I am looking at a few small things for short-term bounce in the markets, which I think will be a really big one when it comes to some of the altcoins. And then there is a possibility after the next lower high on Bitcoin that we do come down to the areas of the low 30,000s. Correct. I am still seeing that is a major possibility. Okay. Now, reason being is we obviously still have the stochastic RSI making its way down. And what we also have is if you look at the daily, we're at the bottom of the stochastic RSI as we speak. Now, what tends to happen when we get to the bottom is you tend to get the reversal candle. Okay, this is the time where you start to see. Now, I want to show you an example of this. If you looked at this previous dump that happened over here, look how at that time that dump happened, how the stochastic RSI was right at the bottom. The time before that, a stochastic RSI was right at the bottom. So what that indicates for you is it indicates the area of where a possible reversal is coming in play. And what that also means is if you have the weekly stochastic RSI still making its way down, indicating the next 3 weeks is the time of, or 3 to 4 weeks is still the more downside, but the daily is at the bottom, means that you're looking at a midterm bounce in between the bigger correction to the downside. Now that midterm bounce, we know we did lose that trend, and I want to bring it up here for a second. Let's just have a look. There's the trend we lost. Now, again, guys, shorters are drooling right now. Shorters are piling in right now, okay? Now, I also know that not everything goes in a straight line. So the way I'm looking at the current market structure is I'm looking at anywhere in this area here is where we're looking at a bounce, and then the big one that can possibly take us down to the $32 sort of mark. Now, what's also interesting about that is if you look at the dominance all of a sudden started to go up, right? So there we go. There's the dominance start to make its way up. But what I also want to show you here is we actually broke a trend. Okay, and let me just zoom out here and quickly show you the trend and why I think the dominance is going to reject as soon as we get a Bitcoin bounce. So let's zoom out here slightly and just show you what we're looking at. So if you look at this current trend over there, we lost it. We lost it. Now we're going up. And what's interesting about this is obviously when the markets were bullish a few days back, we had the big drop off, right? So when the markets was bullish, dominance was coming down. Therefore, altcoins were exploding. Then what happened was we came down, we went sideways, market started to pull back. We obviously had the rejection of Bitcoin, sending the dominance up, which means right now as it stands, when the market is coming down, dominance is going up, altcoins getting slaughtered, market bounces, dominance come down, altcoins bounce harder, okay? So this is the current short-term play that I'm looking at. I'm not thinking much further than the next 3 days, to be honest. I'm looking at right now, we've been waiting for volatility. We've been waiting for the redness. Now is the time to pay attention to making the money. So this dominance, I'm looking at this pullback here. And again, I'm still waiting for the proper weekly pullback. You can see the dominance has been ripping for a long time to the upside. I'm still waiting for this correction over here. Now, the next thing I want to show you before I just jump in a few trades is you got to look at this chart in 2 ways. Many will be panicked, right? Many people will be panicked right now, looking at the bubbles, looking at the lot of redness, not too much redness. This is why I agree with Rand slightly. There might be some more blood later on in the next couple of days. I do agree. But looking at this, it's quite overwhelming. It's quite, scary, to be honest. You probably got a lot of you guys and your emotions pumping through the roof right now. But then you go to this chart and you say, okay, Total 3 broke out of the bull market trend line with the bull market range, a few weeks back. And that was these lows here, guys. And what we got to remember is when Bitcoin broke these lows, for example, this was 21,000, this was 25,000, the previous highs that used to be the bull market support trend lines. The moment we got through that, I don't know if you remember this, but we did get past that 32 sort of mark. And then we came back down to 26. Do you remember this? Do you remember that we went through? We came back down, and the moment we turned that into support, it opened the doors for Bitcoin to get back above 40K. So what we see, no gummies today, Sheldon, no gummies for the year, bro. Like, I'm done. When Rand comes with like 300 gummies a weekend, like it's finished. So now what I see here as a simple chart is I see this turning into support. And right now, if you are a believer that bull market has started, if you're a believer that this is the year, the halving, this is the perfect chart you're paying attention to. This is the reset of something that was resistance back into support. And this should be the ultimate entries for the next leg to the upside, to the next major resistance. So this is how, is it Christmas in January? It is. Guys, hit the like. We're about to start some trading. We're about to start trading. Is my stream lagging? Am I lagging? Pop there. I want to make sure that when I bring up the charts of trading now that we are ready and we are fine. Pop in the chat, please, guys. Comments.
It is lagging.
How am I doing? Okay, I'm going to try this. Don't just stay there. Let's just see.
No, you've disappeared, bro. You've definitely lagged out yet. Maybe we should get some music on here while we wait. Let's see what we got. Hold on. I'm still here. You've disappeared.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to get to the proper Wi-Fi so we don't struggle. But anyway,
get some music on here, bro. If we trade,
go for it. Just please don't give me flags. It's gonna be a very big show. There we go. Okay.
Little beats in the background.
So guys, what has obviously happened? We had a CME gap that was in the areas of around the 39,500. Now, a lot of people long this area. A lot of people. I saw all over Twitter. Everyone as a whole longed this area over here, which doesn't surprise me that we're going to go slightly lower. So let's quickly look at a few of these areas of where we look.
What's up? Here comes.
You all laughed at me.
Who's playing this stuff?
Not me, right?
Someone's playing this stuff. Okay. So what we have here as well, guys, is I'm not surprised because a lot of people did long this area of 39.5. What we have just below it is the next horizontal support. So we could possibly dip now a little bit further and we could go to around about the 38,300. I'm looking at this area here as the short-term bounce. So I'm looking at here. What is going on, bro? Okay, I'm looking at this area over here as the little short-term push to the upside, and I am possibly looking at the reversal candle, the pin bar candle we've been looking for. So what we want to see is we want to see this hit, and we want to see immediate buying pressure over here. Now, what I'm also going to do with that is now we're zooming in a lot, right? You got to zoom in to really get the understanding of where we are buying these short-term trades at the moment. And as you could see, if you go to the 15 minutes, the only time I ever drop to the low time frame areas is when we are doing the very fast movements. And what you could see here at the moment is we are seeing a lot of these red candles. So what I'm looking for first now is I'm looking at a nice little pin bar 15-minute candle and the break of this trend. And therefore, I am seeing this push to the upside. And this is where we want to be looking at making cash. Now, the trades that I'm looking at, guys, the one that I've taken personally is Solana. And I still think Solana is good at this area over here. But it's good to start laddering into the position. So here is my Solana position. I just entered a little bit. It's not much lower than where we are right now, but I'm seeing Solana as being one of the big bounces. Every time I see the market go bullish, I do jump to the bubbles and I see the strength of Solana. And Solana looks like one of the really strong tokens to bounce strong from here. So these are my entry zones over here. I won't enter Solana much further than the 81.5. Okay. Now, what I'm looking for here is I'm looking for the little push up. I'm looking for the little higher low, and I'm looking for the continuation over there. What that will do for me, guys, the reason being is we always got to protect ourselves. What that will do for me is it'll give me a momentum short-term line. And this will be something that I'll track my stop loss up as we make our way to the upside. So if you want to protect yourself on this current move here of entering the Solana trade, I'll pop a stop at the bottom over here, which is around about the $79 sort of mark. Always remember, guys, if you are doing any sort of leverage, the percent you're timesing by the amount of leverage. So if there's a 2% possibility to the downside and you're on a 10x, that's 20%. Okay. So remember, this is your short-term accounts, guys. This is not long-term. I'll go through that during the show as we wait for our trades to play out. I just want to make sure that you are currently in a possible position. There we go. Okay. My Solana is starting to print up a little bit here. This is looking pretty good. So what I am going to do is I am going to pop my stop loss in at around the 78.8. It's a little bit bigger for now, but I will pick that up. So let's have a look here. 78.8. Dol, what are you long, bro? Okay, so I'm risk at 19% of my position. Link. You long link. Okay, we're gonna go through that in a second. Do you want to show it?
I'm about to drop a bonk long in
our Sniper Club. Amazing. Do you want to quickly show your views on Chainlink?
Yeah, let's go.
And then I'll start looking at what's next here. Okay, nice little reaction on Sol. Okay, remember our deal, guys. You make money on the stream, and we take the profit on the stream. You join Sniper School if you've never done Sniper School. Deal. Deal. Okay, deal.
Sounds like a deal.
Sounds like a deal. Sounds like a deal. Okay.
Okay, give me one second. Have a look. Up my chart here.
Okay, look at this, guys. So I want to show you here. Like, look at things like Cardano. So Cardano. Okay, you're bringing up your chart.
Sorry, bro. I just jumped in front of
yours.
Good. Go. Yours.
Okay. So even things like Cardano, guys, look at this. So it obviously had the really big pump a few days back. And now where we at is this previous high. Remember I spoke about the range high. We are coming straight back in here. So a lot of these coins that are coming back to these previous high points and turning them into support, if we can get a pin bar candle today, will be really bullish for the short-term push to the upside. Now that I know that on the high time frame, it's looking good. Now I'm obviously zooming in and start looking at the nice little entry. And I do like when you see consecutive amounts. You know, this is the last 3 hours of candles. When did this actually start? 7 this morning. You're running on 4 hours of candles to the downside into our big box over here. These are the areas we're looking at for short-term little longs. Stop loss under that zone. Now, guys, they may come and do this. Be prepared for that. We're either getting the perfect buy now, or we do get it even lower. The only time you ever want to get stopped out is if we can get a better entry to the downside. It creates more money when we get the strong bounce. So looking at Cardano, it's another one that's looking pretty good at the moment is Cardano. You bring up Chainlink and I'll jump to the next one, bro. What are you seeing on Chainlink?
Cool. Okay, so we've given, is this my chart? Okay, let's go Chainlink. So we've given a long in Sniper Club earlier today. We actually preempted this dip into this region. So we dropped this long before the candle got there. And we were looking for a reaction here. Simple play, 618 fib. It's a big pull of this fib from January, beginning of January. So we got the lows. We pulled the fibs to the highs, 618 fib, 200-week moving average, 100-day moving average, horizontal support. For me, that's a reaction zone. We could see it coming down. So I was long link in this box. People in the Sniper Club would have got that signal early. And you can see right now we've got a nice little reaction. It doesn't mean we're not coming back into the zone, but you can see why we like these reaction zones. Look how these MAs talk to us with a 618. So we can see there's a strong reaction. That's why we love these areas. So link, if we do get this bounce and this move's going to continue, we're looking at TP zones, anything from about 14.8 to 15. And then TP zone number 2, 15.4. Give or take. So that is my play now. So I'm currently long link in this box.
Amazing. Guys, I do want to bring up. So again, Cardano, Link, Solana, still in good areas. In a couple of minutes, if Bitcoin bounces, those entries are gone. We'll look at the rest. But I do want to bring up a few other things. So what we spoke about yesterday, let's just see if this is in here. On this CoinGlass. Remember to go to CoinGlass, guys. CoinGlass over here, and you can look at nice liquidation moves. So what we're seeing now is we're seeing consecutive days of Bitcoin, getting sucked and obviously pulling down. And what we are starting to see is obviously the shorts are piling up. And look how they're moving down, guys. Yesterday we spoke about the shorts being at 42,000. Look how they're moving down to 41,000 over here. So that means people are shorting a lot at the moment, and they're shorting the break of 40,000. Okay, so a lot of these 40,000 areas they're shorting, and you can see the walls are now coming in. So what that basically means for me doesn't mean it's full bull yet, right? But it does mean I am expecting a shakeout to hurt the shorters. End of the day, what happened when Bitcoin was the whole ETF narrative, and Bitcoin was sitting at around the 48,000? Everyone was longing, right? So when they created that downside, it liquidated tons of the longs. Now we're on the other side, right? You have a couple of days of redness, everyone is shorting. So the market's always going to go against. It's always going to go against at these times. And now that we're seeing those walls at those areas, sort of makes sense to me, especially if we zoom out and we look at this of how Bitcoin lost the short-term trend, and we haven't really retested it properly just yet. So the charts are aligning for a short-term bounce here, you know, on this little bit of support areas over here. But we did lose this initial trend, and I want to bring it up quickly so we can see it. Let's just see here. Boom. Okay, the initial trend that took us. There we go. There's the initial trend. So what this means for me is if you look at the top of the trend, look how it lines up at 42,000. So at some point here, a nice little reversal. Doesn't mean we're bull yet, right? But that would hit all the shorters, would give us insane gains when it comes to the Bitcoin dominance, because the dominance would do something like that. And therefore, you know, we can make money on the short-term move and obviously prepare to see what happens. If they really want to destroy the shorters, they'll go through it, which is always a possibility. Never write off crypto, never write off the bulls. But this would obviously destroy the shorters, and then rinse and repeat. We'll obviously see from there. Do we go down here? Do we make a double bottom? All these sort of things over there. Okay, another thing I also want to show you here is the USDT dominance is getting to our area. So if you look at this over here, this is what I spoke about yesterday. I spoke about us losing. Remember, this is people getting into dollars, getting out of coins back into dollars. So clearly the fearfulness is working at the moment. People are selling out. Yes, there may be take profit points, but for me, it's the GBTC guys. Yesterday, we had the FTX guys as well. What happened there? $1 billion.
$1 billion they were in GBTC.
So $1 billion of more than $1 billion of FTX,
yeah.
the Bitcoin.
And that should
Okay.
be finished now.
Should be finished.
Yeah.
Should be finished. And it's also weird. We spoke to the research team this morning, and they're saying that this whole GBTC selling is also getting a little bit exhausted. It's getting a little bit exhausted, which would make sense for me. Like, people are selling now, but now it's starting to get quite cheap, right? Your profits are getting less and less and less. Yeah. They would want to get it a little bit later. So this USDT dominance here is coming up to this low over here, and this would be the ultimate section for a nice push. What's also crazy about it is that maybe that's what we always got to be prepared for. So every entry, when you have these big red days, is like your lifeline for my entry for the bull market. Yes, someone says that the bounce is coming. Who's that there? Danish. Guys, pop in the chat. Bullish, bearish. What are you thinking right now? I would love to see what your thoughts are. And let's quickly have a look at what's happening with Bitcoin. We should get this nice green candle soon. We should get
These alts are telling us. These alts are
this
telling
15
us
minutes is flatlined at the bottom here. Let's actually go through the RSIs quickly. Hours nearly. Let's see 4 hour bottom. Let's see 8 hour bottom. Let's see mid 12 hour bottom. We're getting to bottom phase. Let's see daily bottom. It's crazy how people are shorting now. It's crazy.
He shows in the chat here. He says he's a bull until they liquidate me. I'm looking at
bull to the end, baby.
I'm looking at ETH BTC here. Look at this. So this is ETH BTC on the weekly. We've broken this trend, as you know. We've broken through the 200-week moving average, the 200-day. We broke through the trend. We know we smashed a massive area, and it's perfectly acceptable to come back for a little retest, and that's what's been happening. And now we can see this ETH versus BTC is potentially going to bounce here, and that should unlock some of these alts as well for us. So just another nice chart to tell you where we're going to get some relief potentially here.
Exactly. Guys, while we are on the trade, so in a second, just pop in the comments, what do you think's in buy zones right now, like for short-term trades? Just pop that in, and I'll get there in a second. For now, let's quickly just scroll down a few of altcoins, right? So again, when it comes to higher time frame views, I think Cardano, this is a beautiful chart, you know, especially if you want to buy some spot or some investment entries over here. This is the first time we've seen a major rally. It's a retest right now. These are areas you want to start dipping your toes in. So if you are a Cardano lover, that's looking good. Is Solana cheap enough? I think that's one of the big questions, you know, especially on the high time frame. I look at it like this, right? Solana, obviously super bullish. Every time markets go bull, there are two major areas for me to accumulate some Solana. And the first one is here, around about the $80. You know, so again, you want to put $1,000 in. I'll probably put around $300. I'll start entering here. Now, guys, a lot of the big mistakes that people make is they wait for the market to pump to buy their coin. Okay, you got to ladder in as this market's giving you these specials. Solana was $130 or $125 a week ago, 2 weeks, what is it? No, it's 3 weeks ago. Everyone wants to buy it. Now it's at $80, you know, and that's how you got to think about it. So there's two areas on Sol, and I would be prepared for the bad scenario. The bad scenario is back to $50. I would be prepared. We're not promised that one though. Okay, so you're in this opportunity now to dip some now. Remember, the guys that all made money on this pump were all guys that bought here. Anyone that bought up over here are either at a loss or they're break even. Okay, so the guys that bought here on that dip over there is where is the guys that were making money. So let's look at a few of them. Phantom. It's back, baby. It's back. I actually want to bring up the positions yesterday, because remember yesterday I was buying for spot. So these are slightly lower. From 50, we're on 42K now. This I'm not bothered about though, because this is not high leveraged accounts. I was buying on the way down. I bought Phantom, I bought Solana, I bought Doge. I have a bit more cash to get if we go lower, and I'm patient with this. The spot trading and long-term trading is a lot easier than leverage trading, because you can buy on the way back and you can be patient. You know, that as long as you're buying good tokens and things like that. Remember, guys, if you do want Deepcoin, the profits that I'm going to make on that squeeze to the upside, I will be giving to 10 people. If you have a Deepcoin account, go below in the description. So if you go below in the show, I'll bring it up in a sec, and you have at least $50 to $100 that you are trading there, I'll split the profits with you guys. I will take no profits of it. I'll give it to you guys if you're using that. And remember, Bybit as well. If you want a Bybit account, Bybit's one of my funnest trading sort of accounts, especially, you know, short-term trading, things like that. Everything is below in the description for you guys if you want to join. Remember, what's the benefits? The benefits is you can get into VVIP in our Discord. The other benefits is you get discounts on trading fees. I don't know about you guys, but I pay a lot on fees. Even the Solana position over here. No KYC on Deepcoin. Yeah. You get discounted fees and you get trading bonuses. These things play a big role, guys. So that is the benefit to use that.
And that VIP access that Sheldon just spoken about on the Banter Discord, we actually dropped that link signal in the Banter VIP today as well. So we do give the VIP guys some love there from Sniper Club. So we dropped that link signal in Sniper Club and the Banter VIP guys. So you just need that link and exactly. You then can take advantage of those charts.
Exactly. So guys, look at things like DOT. This is the weekly chart. We're on 618 right now. Great. These are great areas. As investments, you always want to buy 618. Remember what I teach you in school? I say you want to look at a few things, right? You want to look at, firstly, the fib level. If you can, on the weekly, catch 618, it's always beautiful areas. So what you do is you take a Fibonacci from the bottom over here, just see, to the top, and then 618. Secondly, is there a horizontal next to it? Support. Yes, there is. Thirdly, is the RSI make its way down? Weekly, in the middle. So what this basically means for me is I have two indicators, not all three indicating to buy yet. So this would be my 10, 20% dipping my toes and starting to ladder in. But what you want to pay attention to, obviously, is the major trend lines. Once it breaks the trend lines, then, you know, you have three things indicating. So right now it's saying don't go full into DOT. Don't go crazy into it. You could start dipping your toes slightly. The weekly is not at the bottom yet, which is amazing. It's being honest with you of where we're at. Let's look at things like AVAX. AVAX.
I love that chirp. It's being honest with you.
Okay. It's being honest with you. It's being honest. So this one's got support, but AVAX, I would still say as the investment, more downside. More downside. AVAX, I want to catch $24. So not there yet. Okay. So cool. Amazing. Remember what you're doing. You're going back over here and you're looking at this. And again, you're being honest. What is in buy zones? What isn't? And anything that are in your 618s, your good areas, you can buy now. AVAX, not yet, but in a week, be ready for it. If it hits that perfect area, be ready for it. These are the interesting ones for me that are finally pulling back, which are your things like Injective and your Injective, your Solanas, your Thor chains. We're going to speak about Thor chain. Look at this. Injective finally pulling back. To be honest, guys, my buy is at around $25, still 20% lower for an investment entry. That's cool, but at least we're finally starting to get cheaper. This was at $44. We're at $31 now. So Injective is nearly at those areas. Let's look at things like 𝗦𝗢𝗢𝗓. Still expensive, but I'm happy we starting the pullback. These things were overheated. They were strong. This thing is saying around 1.3 to the $1.4 is your 𝗦𝗢𝗢𝗓 entries. Let's look at things like Arbitrum. It's coming. Arbitrum is coming. You should get a 1.4 on Arbitrum. So guys, to be honest, it does look like this is just the start. You know, this is just the start to a weekly pullback for the market. But again, for me, this is the most important one, as this is where I see your entries for the bull market. Very simple. That's how I'm treating this trade here. All the entries that I'm getting now is for the altcoin bull market. That's what I'm looking at. This is the total 3. And this next leg, guys, if that dominance comes down, we can either go here or we could even go to the top of the range. It's crazy how the market plays out. Let's look. Gala Games. Gala. Falling wedge within 6 hour. Bullish divergence into golden pocket. Check it out. Okay. Let's see what you're talking about. So let's go pop a fib on here quickly. Oops. Let's pop a fib. Okay, Dyl, you'll keep an eye on Bitcoin there. If there's any big moves, please, bro.
I've got
okay. We've just dropped below. We just dropped below 618. So your golden zone is your 618 and your 786. There's a little bit of support here. Yeah, this looks good to dollar cost. We're not, it's not indicating super strong bounce yet. That trend line will help us, but definitely dollar cost. You know, this was sitting at 3.6 cents. Now you're 2.1. So insane. Let's look at things like ThorChain. That's what I'm waiting for. Let's see where we can get some good entries over here. More downside, bro. I think more downside.
3.1 to 3.4 is the big zone for me.
Yeah, there we go. So more downside, but it's going to get there, and it's probably going to be very fast when these things get there. So have your limit orders ready. And I'll go just above 618. So around 3.4, get ready. That would be incredible. This was at, 7.3. Now you're back in special zone. So ThorChain looking amazing. Let's look at anything else. Let's quickly have an update on the trade.
We need some likes. We've got only 900 likes on 4,800 people.
Okay. So again, guys, if this is not the bounce yet, there could be a stoppage, but then we are going lower and I want to catch the next one. Again, for me, I'm fighting for entry. So whenever you're fighting a trade, you are fighting for an entry. You're surviving the stop loss, which is the big one. And therefore, you'll see how you reap the reward once it happens. Right now, let's keep eyes here.
So just another interesting comment. Like,
there's the retest.
We know this market is potentially net down for the next couple of months. We understand that. But, when we're going down like this, it doesn't mean
hopefully not months.
Look, but it doesn't mean we don't get bounces in between. At some point they come and they can wipe out these shorts. So we just need to plan this correctly. There's going to be bounces in great areas for us, and we're going to have nice short-term trades for longs. All the way down until we do get to these major areas. But like I was saying the other day, that rune at 3.1 to 3.4, for me, that is the bottom of the altcoin move. And, but it could take a couple of weeks to get there. We could have a bounce now. We could have a 10-15% move up. And we still just need to be a little bit patient there.
Okay, let's keep on Bitcoin here. Let's see what's happening.
I've got to say,
we want this proper bounce, bro. We need this proper bounce. We need this. There's a lot of liquidity between the 38,500 or even the 38,300 to the 39. So it will take a little bit of fighting. One thing you're going to learn about crypto is you fight for your damn entry, because you know why? The time that you're entering is the most uncomfortable time there can be. Everyone is extremely fearful right now, and you're going to fight. So again, you take 1 or 2 stops. It's about preserving, making sure that you survive them, and then we go from there. Let's see here. Let's see if we survive the stop. Otherwise, we're going lower.
Look, and it's important to note, and I say this to the guys all the time, like, your best entries that you get for longs are when you don't want to be in crypto, when things feel so disgusting that you are feeling so bearish that you just want to bail. Like, these are generally these best entries that you get. And then the next best entries are these trend break entries that you can take advantage of. But there's nothing wrong with nibbling at a great level, just testing the area, just to see if we get some kind of reaction. And
long term, I'm buying blindly, bro. I know we're down 30-40%. Like, I'm just accumulating a little bit. But yeah, exactly what you're saying, bro. We just got to get a higher low here. Remember what I spoke about, guys? If we can get a higher low, what that will do for us, like let's say here now, higher low, and we do start to react nicely, that will give us a momentum and somewhere that we can move our stop losses up as the trade progresses. So there's nothing wrong with the higher low. It's actually what you really want to see. You want to see the progression of a higher low and then the continuation. So, Joel, you got a couple of charts there, bro. I think we're going to be here a while. We haven't done this for a while. We might be here for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, bro.
If this market's still cooking, you're coming on with me later as well.
Who's this guy? Is he
this is Fahad.
Who's this guy? Let's see who this guy is. Hi, Ray.
What up, yo?
10 of likes. 10 of likes there in the back.
Are you long, bro? I don't know. Your camera's frozen. Your camera's frozen.
You know, Ray runs the chats there in the back of my show. Have you seen it?
He does, eh?
He's in
Ray's
charge
the
of the
man.
likes. He threatens
Ray's
the
the man.
people. He threatens them.
Yeah.
Let's bring up 𝗧𝗦. I've got it here. So there was a couple of requests here for 𝗧𝗦. This was a nice little trade, you know, a couple of weeks ago. This thing really pumped, and now it's bleeding back nicely. So just a couple of maybe spot areas of interest here on 𝗧𝗦. It's moved down with the market into a nice little hot zone. So I'm looking at this 0.55, and we've also got this 50-day MA just pushing up a little bit here. So maybe a little wick onto this 50-day MA could be playing out for us here for 𝗧𝗦. And then your next hot zone is going to be the 618, but I don't have much confluence here at 0.47. So I want to call this this first hot zone anything from 56 down to about 52 is a nice little 𝗧𝗦 buy zone on the daily. If we start closing under this 50-day MA, then you know the picture's going to look slightly different. But you can see, look at this daily stock, how it's reset here. It's just been cruising at the bottom here for so long. So again, another sign that we might be getting some kind of reversal coming here.
Let's have a look. I think let's jump to a couple of 15 1-hour charts, bro. Let's zoom in a little bit. I think let's scope down and let's see what's happening here. So right now we're just waiting to see this higher low. Do we get this higher low? If so, I'm seeing a nice push to the upside. Guys, to be honest, we get these trades now. You're probably looking at around about a 5 to 7% bounce, which will be really good for some short-term gains. And it might also be very quick at some point. I see we're just fighting the wall here. Bitcoin, not super amounts of interest right now. Nothing. So it's quite interesting. A lot of selling, a lot of shorting. A lot of shorting, a lot of shorting.
Big candle on 𝗕𝗘𝗗𝗑 on the 1 hour. Looking interesting.
This dump is the best opportunity we have. I cannot agree with you more. And it might get more, guys. We're not done yet in the next couple of weeks, possibly. But again, I treat this as the bull market entries. You know, things that were a bit expensive. I didn't have enough coins. I wouldn't say enough coins, but I didn't have enough diversification. So if you also a little bit over, let's say you got 10 coins, but like 70% of your money is in one coin. Like this is a great time to switch out a little bit when everything is down. Yeah. So even if you don't have money to put more money in, like swap out a little bit, right? Swap out a bit and rebalance your portfolio. Very important thing to do, especially when the whole market is sinking down. Let's keep eyes here. Come on, Bitcoin. It's time to,
a nice bounce
to
with
wreck
Atom
them.
as well, of a major 618 pool here for Atom at 8.6. That was quite.
I want to see is Capo tweeting or what?
He was bullish on alts. He was bullish on alts 2 days ago.
I want to see if he's back. It's got to be back now, right? Let's see if Capo is back. No, he did call this. He was looking at a higher push first, but he did call the drop. There was the drop he spoke about. And you see, even he speaks about losing the trend and retesting, and then more down. So I don't have any problem with Capo. He just went on a little bit too long with his narrative, but
yeah, I mean,
other than that, I think he's a really good trader.
We all get it wrong at some point. And
yeah, he just went on a bit too much. Like he just hung on for too much. Very similar to what Plan B did. Very similar to what we did in the last bull market. We just held on for too long. So it happens. Let's see here on our sold positions. Guys, pop in the chat. What are you in at the moment? What are you in? Are you trading this current move? What are you in? Let's see where you're at. Okay, there was something else. Oh, I wanted to look also at the fear and greed. So this is obviously a really good thing at the moment. It's only sitting at 50. So I agree, like more fear. More fear will come at some point. This is sitting on, but this works very much on Bitcoin, not really alts. Very much on Bitcoin. Come on, what are we gonna get? Bubbles 1 hour. What is looking strong? Let's see if there's any. So okay, so keep eye there. That's showing a bit of strength. Lido. So I actually wanted to speak about Lido. I think a lot of the ETH-based tokens, you know, if we go back here to the ETH BTC, Now, I got a slightly different trend than Dole. I got the one slightly lower. This was a wick for me, where I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 touches, nearly 7 touches over there. And that is showing a little bit more. There's support over here, a little bit more down, and then a nice reaction over there. So if you are looking at Ethereum, you know, I'm looking at strength on the next bounce or the next proper high time frame bounce. Remember, this is a high time frame look. It's very much keep eyes of the ecosystem. So let's go here quickly and let's go to the filter section on bubbles. And let's go to Ethereum ecosystem. Ethereum ecosystem, and let's just see what time frame are we on. How do I get this filter? Let's just see here quickly. Oh, the daily, the hourly. Let's have a look here. So a lot of these tokens in the ecosystem, guys. Arbitrum, one of them that I was speaking about, which I think is a big one. Is Casper part of ETH? I just want to see this is right.
Shouldn't be.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Let's have a look. I just want to see how this is the daily. I want to look at the hourly. Over here. Okay, we got Robert, we got Lido. I just want to see this is correct. Okay, come on, Bitcoin. So I love it when we get to these areas. Now I pop in these little 5 minutes. The only time I ever trade 5 and 15-minute charts is when we have these big days. So this should give us an indication, or if we're going down to another leg. You see, we got 2 lows, we got 2 highs. So if we break this one, we should get the little pop up. If we obviously break this one, it means another little shakeout, and it'll probably be quick. So let's keep our eye on that as we go. Yeah, getting back to Lido. So I think Lido is a really good one. Let's just see where my Lido chart is. I did pop it here somewhere.
It's retesting a nice little weekly area. Lido.
Yeah. So again, high time frames, I'd be looking at some ETH plays. Doesn't have to be Ethereum itself, but I'd look at ETH sort of zones. Let's have a look. That's what we saw from Lido. We saw it go to $4. Now we're at 2.6. So let's look at Lido here on the shorter time frame. And we are now entering the golden pocket, the DCA pocket of a position. So that's looking pretty good. Let's look at Casper. Casper looks scary, actually. It's already lost this low. This thing can go down hard, bro. On the next leg, this thing can really go down hard. So to be honest, I'd probably be a little bit stingy here and be prepared for a possible another 40% down at Casper. And then I think that would be obviously incredible entries. And it's playing it a lot smarter. See, this is all that I want from Bitcoin. I just want this. I literally just want this. And then we can go death. We can see from there. That's it. We didn't ask much. We just asked that nice.
There's a couple of requests here in the chat, and I've got these 2 charts ready here, guys. I've got Uniswap.
Go for it.
I've got Atom and Lido here. So this is my plan for Uniswap. I did drop it on Twitter earlier today. So this is the uni vibe. We're looking at a head and shoulders, so it is looking a little bit bearish. We've lost the rising trend. Okay, we understand this, but nothing really goes down in a straight line, and we get these moves up and down. So there's a potential long coming here for Uni on any dips into this 5.55 region. We've got the 618.
I'll be here now, Dole. You rock it, bro. I'll be here now. By the way, guys, you must, if Dylan makes you money on this stream, you go watch his show later. And you follow him on Twitter. Right now, I want to see Dylan's Twitter following explode. So go here.
Let me check.
Go here. Okay, watch your Twitter. I want to see it explode. Okay,
guys, it's at the Lord of Entry.
Lord.
At the Lord of Entry.
Entry.
The Lord of Entry.
Sorry.
Yeah. One word.
Okay. One word. And let me get it right so that everyone else can get it right.
The Lord of Entry.
Okay, I got it right. Hold on. Sorry, I just passed school, bro. The Lord
of Entry.
This guy.
There he is. Look at that.
Okay. I want to see this explode, guys. He's on 5,100 followers. I want to see this explode. Please go follow him. And while you're at it, please follow Sheldon the Sniper. If you're not following me, Sheldon_Sniper on Twitter. But blow him up. Dill works his ass off.
Yeah,
He's been kicking butt out here. Blow that. Look at this. Woo!
that. Look, I
You
can
look
do
good,
that.
bro. Look at you. You look good. So I want to see that explode. I'll reset. There we go. We got another 50. Let's go. Let's go. Blow it up.
And there's
Blow it
that
up,
uni
blow it up.
chart you can see. So yeah, this is my plan. I mean, remember, when things are looking bearish, we get longs, we get shorts, we get all these setups. We just need to understand if we net down, we need to take profits early on our longs and the bears. Obviously, this is your time to shine. You get these short opportunities at nice big rejection areas, and there's a plan here in place that I'm looking at here for uni. Not the most popular token to trade, but okay, nice little area here, looking for a bounce. 618 horizontal, 200-day MA, nice solid area where we can get a little move. Not asking for too much. I'm looking at about 10 to 12% bounce. And then expecting a rejection. I've got the 50-day MA pushing up. I've got horizontals and I've got the 618. So I'm expecting a rejection there and a potential short opportunity on any pumps that could give you about a 20% move. And then we're looking for that move down eventually to 4.8. But again, we might not get to 4.8 in a straight line. We might have a bounce here off this 200-day MA, and that's my plan. I want to play that bounce if we do get that opportunity.
Yeah, I think just smash through a few of them. We're just waiting patiently.
Here's Atom, also a nice looking chart. Atom's been pretty weak, you know, versus all these other layer ones and things. It's actually been quite slow, but it's now pulled back onto a 618 and weekly horizontal. So nice little DCA region for everybody. If you are looking for entries, you can see this was good support on the weekly, and you know, weekly candles give us much stronger support than say a 5-minute candle. So when you see reactions on these areas and you see more than say 2 or 3, you know this is a hot zone. And then when you can tie it in with a 618, you do get that extra confluence that says we will potentially bounce in this region. Obviously, if we don't, we start looking at levels lower down. But right now, weekly level has now been hit. We've been bleeding out, and potential bounce coming here for Atom.
Oh, Dole, they're starting to follow you, bro. Follow. He's on 5-3 now. Let's go.
Come on. That's good.
Let's go. This must grow. This must grow.
I see the
There you go,
chosen
let's
ones
go.
following you as well.
The chosen ones follow you. Of course, bro. Of course. Okay, let's look here. This is where we want the bounce. If this is where the bounce area, this is where we want to see the bounce. Let's have a look here. This is sort of just waiting on Bitcoin. Guys, again, these days, it's worth sitting and grinding. It's worth sitting and grinding a little bit, get your entry, and then we go. They don't make it easy, but this is where your time is valuable in crypto, is this time. Where a lot of people are probably panic selling, to be honest. A lot of people that are not watching the stream right now probably panic selling. I just want to see. We just got to survive stop. Once we survive stop, if we get stopped, I'm looking at then Bitcoin go to 38, so a little bit lower. We'll get another entry there, and we'll just fight it out until we get the beautiful bounce.
Yeah, this BTC needs to settle on a level. It's not the best area right now. It's kind of mid-level.
Yeah, when it does this, it gives me an idea that it might like shake out. It might yeah, and then shake, and then go.
I think the play here is a fast BTC wick down, and then we get that dominance reversal. But we wick this 37.5 region. We come down hard.
Problem is, I'll get stopped on that wick if it goes now.
No,
So I need to survive
we'll
this.
Definitely get stopped there, but we're gonna see this wick and then that dominance rejection, which should then unlock some of these alts. But I think they'll recover these zones quite quickly. I think they'll recover these 618s quickly, the 200 days, that sort of thing.
Do you want to? Someone's asking for near, Dol. Do you want to show near? They should show on the shorter time frame. You can obviously show both. High time frame and then zoom the hell in, and let's see if there's a nice trend break there or something happening.
See what we got here. Ooh, this near also looks very sad. Wow.
Oh, Dol, you're on 5-4, bro.
That's it.
We're growing. We're growing.
We got it right. Look, we got the trend loss there. Okay, and we got the meltdown. It's nearly at our zone here. Let's clean this up here. Okay, so remember, just a typical play here. Near, this was the daily, lost that rising trend. And when we lose that rising trend, things start looking bearish. You often get that trend retest. and that gives the bears their short opportunity. So what we can do, we just bang out a trend down here, and we start looking at levels where we can get a bounce. So let's pull some fibs. Let's try and get an idea. You see there's a nice juicy zone coming here for near. So again, telling us that we might be tired of selling soon. Let's just highlight this zone. Okay, nice little juicy area there.
Come on, must have my stops here, bro.
Okay, so first bounce zone coming for near. You can see this trend, the trend is quite far away. So, I mean, we could very easily just get something along these lines. It'll push into this area, a little move higher, and then at rejection, lower down, we could get that, obviously. If we do push higher into the trend, then you play that slightly differently. You can wait for that trend to break, get the retest, and then it's a different game. I mean, we're going to be online here screaming. We're going to be so bullish if these alts do get to that type of situation. When we start breaking that, but this is the daily, so this could take a couple of days here, but you can see there's a nice little rejection zone there, horizontals, trends, that sort of thing. So let's see if we get this bounce. If we get a nice strong market bounce, we should get this move. Let's see the size.
Okay, Del, I'm quickly running to the bathroom. I'm drinking a lot of water at the moment. When I get back, I hope we bounce, bro. Okay, I'll see you now.
Oh.
You got 5,000 people, bro. Enjoy. I'll see you now.
Let's go. Yeah, so near 24% move potentially on the table here, but BTC needs to behave. And again, I don't think we're going to get this bounce until BTC settles down in a good region. And right now, for me, the hot zone here at 37.5. If we can just get a quick little wick into this area here, and hopefully not too much damage on these alts, we should see a dominance rejection. And then these alts will be holding their area. So that is the game plan here. There might be a little bit of pain along the way. And as you can see, here's a standard structure that I like to put together. This is render on the 4 hour. So you can see we are bearish right now. We're trending down. And what you look at, you try and just look at these hot zones where we can get potential little entries here just to start these moves. And once they start kicking on, then we get the trend breaks and things like that, and then we can play that game. But these first entries are always the ones you sweat for. They're always the hard ones. They're always the ones where you don't really want to be. You don't really want to be in crypto. And you know, the guys always come and watch our shows when the market is green, but they should be watching our shows when we're getting these meltdowns. These are the best times because this is where we can prep and get these areas. Let's see who else is here. I see there's lots of requests here for Filecoin. Nita's looking for file. I do have a file chart floating around here. Let's pull up some file. We haven't played with that in a while. And you guys enjoying the music? We've got a resident DJ in the Sniper Club, DJ David. He's a trader and he's a DJ, and he mixes us a couple of tracks, and we like to play it in the background on my show on Banter Plus. And if you guys like this music, you can put some together here for Sheldon as well. So let us know here. Oh, this is massive! Wow. Okay, big loss here for Filecoin. Let's just put this together. Okay, so the first thing you want to do, again, when you see action like this, you've got to zoom out. You just got to get your head around the bigger picture. What is actually going on here? So, you know, zoom out, get away from the 15 minutes. Let's just get a bigger picture, a global view here. I see Fahad still likes the music. Yeah, Fahad, always good to see you on these on both these shows. Okay, let's pull our fib. So the first thing you want to do, especially fib traders, if you guys watch me, you know how I love these fibs. You grab your fibs from the low. So this low I'm taking here, 11th of September. I'm grabbing that low here on the weekly chart, and we're pulling it to the high. So we just want to get an idea as to where these fibs are going to tie in with horizontals, where they're going to tie in with moving averages and things like that, and try and locate a reaction area. Remember, not all these alts react at the same fib, but you'll see a lot of them react at the 618 now when they're coming down, but some of them are front running these areas. So something like File might want to come a little bit lower and test the 786. So that is the next thing we're going to look for. So we pull this fib, then we're going to see where our next fib is. So we're going to look for that 786. We're just trying to see confluence. We want to see where it ties in with horizontals. We want to build a strong reaction zone. So here's the 786 down here, looking quite hot. We've got 786 and multiple weekly candles. Okay, so you can see immediately where your first sort of major zone is lower down. So let's just highlight this for you guys. You can see these weekly candles here, support, support, support. It was support again. They came back and tested this in November. And yeah, it makes sense. We could potentially see this level here for Filecoin, 4.04. But now this is a weekly, so this is a massive move. And it doesn't necessarily mean we're going to get there in one move today. We might see a lot of this along the way down. But I think the move's going to be over once we get to this region. I think that's going to be our major play there for Filecoin, when the market might turn bullish again. So let's just watch that level. That might also tie in with Rune that you saw earlier at that 3.4 to 3.1 region that we like. Right now, let's see if we've got some other weeklies we can play with. Let's just get a box going here. So you just want to highlight your strong weekly zones where you see these reaction points. And you can see there's another little juicy zone over here in the middle. So there's a little weekly reaction zone now. So we might get some kind of reaction on Filecoin in this horizontal, but we don't have the fib confluence, so it doesn't tie in as nicely as I like to see it. But you can see these weekly candles, how they've respected this area so nicely in the past. And when we see it falling onto a level like that, you know, we can try and trade these things appropriately and look for some potential entries, and then you can start dialing in. Okay, so let's look at the 1 hour now. Try and get a little picture as to what's happening. Okay, big dip down. You can see it's dipped nicely into the zone now. Sorry, we got a bit of a lag here today, as you can see here. Okay, so what you want to look for here now on Filecoin, you want to see, you want to just watch the support region now. You want to see how it's reacting in this zone. So we know already, if we've zoomed out, we know this is now sitting in a nice little weekly box. So what we want to see now is how things react in this area. We just want to see if we get some kind of flag here. We want to see what they want to do here in the zone. Let's just highlight this area for you. I seem to have lost my pen. Okay, but this is, you can see there's a reaction here happening right now on Filecoin. So we've dipped into a nice little weekly area. Your low that you want to watch now is this candle low. If you get a close under this candle low, this is going to tell us that this move is not over and they might want to go a little bit lower. So mark this on your charts here, this 4.66, that is your low. And if we start losing that, closing below that, then you're going to zoom out again and you're going to start looking for your next big zone, your next big area. Okay, we seem to have lost this this file chart. Okay, there we go. Okay, so the next big area, we lose that. We start losing that area. We're going to be looking at the 200-day MA, round about 4.3. That is an area of interest. And then lower down again, the big zone that I really like, 4.06. So that is our next big one. I see the man has jumped back here. He's alive.
Back. Dude, look at this.
Did you get stopped or you missed it?
No, look at this, bro.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Oh, look at that. There's my stop.
Look, that is why, you know, sometimes I like.
Okay, but let's see. We don't know if it's done yet. But
we'll see.
There's a bit of interest.
A manual stop sometimes when you can watch it, because sometimes they'll come there and they'll just take your stop and then they'll run away. And you think everything's okay and you get back and you're not even in your position anymore because they've come and killed you and then let it run.
Okay, there's a little bit of interest here. So this would be nice. Let's get that up there. Everyone good? Pop in the chat. We should all be good. Pop in the chat. There we go. Come on. Dude, I would have been so bleak. You know how bleak I would have been?
That's the worst. the worst.
You know how bleak I would have been. I would have got you, and if I got stopped to the cent,
That's
I'd have been bleak, bro. I would have been absolutely livid.
This Marcus is begging for ICP. I don't know but he's begging.
ICP, okay, let's go. Bring your coins, guys. Come on, Bitcoin. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, ICP. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Okay. Nice blood. That's good. Okay, let's go look quickly on the back here. Okay, so this is where your current interest is, where people are sort of buying ICP, is these highs here. So you can see we previously wicked there, and that's where we got the reaction. So this would be your first level. If you are holding it, just be a bit patient. Obviously, things get really sad from here. That's your areas there. Up to these areas over here, which is around about the $8 sort of mark. For now, this should be support, guys. This should be support for a bit of a bounce. Remember, a lot of the market now, if we do bounce here and we obviously make lower highs at some point, there's very likely for that move there. But for now, this should be the area where we get some sort of traction. Come on, I don't want to speak too soon. Let's survive the stop. Survive. We need Bitcoin. Let's have a look here on Bitcoin. Guys, are you happy live trading is back? Are you happy live trading is back? Hit the like. How many likes we on? Hit the like. Let me know. Let me know. Okay, I need 2,000 likes, guys. I need 2,000 likes. Come on, Bitcoin. We can play games here now. Yeah. You work for your entry. It's how it works in crypto, huh? A lot of people are shorting. A lot of people are shorting. So the fact that, you know, think about it. Bitcoin lost 40. Let's just see here. Okay, so if we look at a little bit of short time frame analysis here quickly. The moment Bitcoin lost 40, okay, so here, we lost 40. Soon as we dropped it, we came up. Remember, they're going to now short 40 because now 40 was support. That's where they're going to short. So now the same sort of thoughts are going around the 39,000. We've just lost 39. So now they're trying to hold the 39 wall. So there we've lost the 39. Now they're trying to hold. That's where the little squeeze will happen. That's where the little squeeze will happen to the upside, is once we threw this little turbulence piece over here. And that's where you should get the little bit of acceleration to the upside. So let's see.
I mean, the shorts are just building up here. You can imagine how these shorts are coming in. We must actually take a look at the latest liquidation heat map here. I've got a daily one from CoinGlass. We look at.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see. Good morning, Banter Flam. Good morning, brother. Or lady. I'm not sure. But good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
𝗕𝗫𝗓 says, live is life. I'm loving it. That is fun.
Okay, I think we should get some lunch, eh? Right now, I'm eating a very crappy lunch, but I'm hoping we can get some Wagyu if we can pump, huh? But for now, we're eating bread.
Dry bread. Dry bread.
Oh, not even butter. No, not even butter on it yet.
Butter, bro. That actually dropped on the floor. It's so old as well. That's how bad it is, right? But it can change. In 15 minutes, it can change. Ivan says, order some pizza. We got to get to the salt needs to pump first. Otherwise, you know.
Yeah. Maybe they can just give us like the pizza bread, just the bread, like just the.
I'm looking at this coin.
No toppings.
And this is the daily one that I've got here.
Let's see.
I'm looking at 50x and 100x leverage and things like that on all the exchanges, and you can see the shorts are far outweighing the longs currently. So it makes sense here to. And
think about it: the more it sits here now, the more they're going to short. Yeah. The more they're going to short.
It's like longs into resistance, shorts here in these support zones. Let's see. I mean, you don't often see it looking like this. It's heavily weighted here with the shorts.
To be honest, they got smashed for like 6 weeks straight. So I think they're very... People said, I'm not afraid of red days anymore. That's phenomenal. It's good. It's really good. You got to understand it's opportunity days. You know, to get spots and investment right now, it's pretty easy. Just dollar cost. Just put it little bits. But yeah, for leverage traders, you gotta work this little piece now. Dry crackers for me too, mate. Dry crackers.
Stefan says, what are your thoughts on paid network? Well, paid network is going to be a launch pad, or it is a launch pad. So, you know, there's tons of launch pads out there, but the minute one of these launch pads gets a decent project, what happens? People have to stake their tokens to take part in IDOs and things like that. And yeah, that you know, if they get a few good tokens that they can launch, paid will do well.
Oh, you're on a 5,470. Let's go, guys. Let's try to get it to 6,000. The Lord of Entry. Get him up there. Get him up. I need mine to be higher as well. Let's actually look at mine. Where am I at?
Followers though. 5473. Nice.
5491 though.
459. Wow.
Yeah, we're getting there. I do need to try get the M though. That's my goal of this year.
450,000 more than me.
Then we're gonna get you up, bro. Don't worry. We're gonna get you up. Okay, let's see if there's any other good ones here. Phantom still hovering pretty nice there. So guys, to be honest, we're not longing to 50k here. We're longing to there.
Yeah.
And these are nice. This is nice money, you know, especially when the market's red. If you can make some money. Same with DOT. We're longing there. You know what I mean?
Same principle here, guys. With all your favorite alt. So literally pick your favorite alt. They're all going to look similar. Right now, you're going to find them all close to decent support areas or on decent support areas. And the more you zoom out, obviously, the easier life becomes. Daily, weekly, that's an easy way to look at things. And, you know, if we're going to get that move, they're going to move off these areas here.
Oh, Bitcoin's just like fighting in this wedge, bro.
I want to see this dominance.
Dominance.
I just want that quick move. They must get it done. Is it a small rejection here on dominance now?
It's very likely this will drop if Bitcoin does bounce.
The problem here is we've blown through the 200-day MA on the dominance chart. Okay, so we had that as resistance from early Saturday. Now we've broken through. So if we do get a dominance pullback here, the support for dominance around about 51.4. So we need to actually blow through that support. Sanjay's asking about CRV, and I've been doing a little bit of asking around about CRV. Now CRV was fudded to death basically. Let me pull this chart up. It's a nice topical one. It was fudded to death. There's all sorts of obligations and things there that scared people away. But from what I understand is the obligations end round about February. So the fundamental guys in the chats, you probably know more about this stuff than me. So let us know what your thoughts are. But this is CRV on the weekly. It's been absolutely abused, this thing. It's had no love through this whole move, this whole market. And I mean, what we got going here, potentially dipping into this weekly region again, major weekly support, 0.42 down to about 0.4 is a weekly support region. Now, obviously, we can see we've got this descending wedge here, so this could obviously easily happen. But what we do know is we've got a solid weekly area, and we do know that some of the things that people have been waiting for expires round about February. So we need to get a little bit more information on this. But if we do get a bounce, nice little bounce area here is this 4.0 to 4.3 area, and let's just see a little move, even just to the high, just to the trend, is about a 45% play here on CRV. And then obviously if it starts breaking trend and doing all these,
it can be a nice spot trade, great spot trade.
Yeah. So yeah, there could be I wouldn't say news, but I know people have been waiting for whatever the obligations there were, they needed to come to an end. And from what I understand, it is potentially coming to an end. So something to just keep on your watch list there. If you do get that move lower into these lows, could be a little play there.
Nice. Come on, we're close. It's like wedging for the move, bro.
Look, I don't like the fact that It's bleeding. I mean, they're doing it so slowly. I like these quick moves. They must just get it done.
No, you can't tell me this slowness is not playing with your mind right now.
Yeah,
I
because
think what they're doing is perfect. This is
maybe
what
up,
they do,
maybe
right?
down,
They
maybe
drive
up,
you
maybe
crazy to make the mistake. I need music on my streams.
you do.
Dylan's the only one who's got it. He won't complain.
David can mix you
Complain
some
every time we play it.
Yeah, I keep getting like
Yeah, but-
Shadowbat and stuff when I play music.
music. No, but you must have non-copyright. Can you hear
Bro,
my bull?
what?
Can you hear
I
my
heard your bull.
My whip.
What's the likeliness this works, bro? It never works, but today I got a feeling it's different.
三风王子们南要开府，别府俺家将近，一阵狂风么三个浪，雪高还这么深，山要弯。
Need a little bit of luck, a little bit of prayers. You know, maybe this is our moment. Maybe it's our moment. You know what you should do? You should run a poll. Maybe Craig can just put a poll together there for the music. Ask if they want the music. Whenever I run a poll on the music, I get about 70% prefer the music. And, you know, it's my show, my rules. So I play the music. I can change the music, but I don't want to take it away. We like the vibes in the back. Yeah, maybe Craig can run a poll here for you and see if your fans want music or not. There's lots of screaming here for 𝗬𝗦𝗧𝗖𝗢𝗑, so I'm going to prep that. I'm going to prep that at the moment. See,
Yeah, let's go through a couple here. So, Doge back at its like initial little accumulating zone. It's been buying here for a long period. So again, it's a nice little DCA sort of area. Come on, are we going to make it now? Can't just miss my stop and then stop me. Like, that's not cool.
That's going to burn. There's going to be a
No, that's not cool. That's not cool at all.
I've got CFX. Okay, here's one. Okay, if the Chinese are going to unlock some more liquidity in their equities markets, like for those of you that follow equities, you can see the Hang Seng's been bleeding. All these things, the Shanghai, whatever, they've been under pressure. The economy's under pressure, and there's talks of stimulus. There's also Chinese New Year coming, and the CFX trade. We know we had a banger CFX trade last week. This thing cooked and moved to the range high. Maybe another opportunity here for CFX. It's a Chinese coin. This is a weekly support. I'm watching again another test of this weekly 0.178, and CFX has basically told us a story. You know, every time it's come down to this weekly support from the 12th of December, it's given decent moves from these areas. So, you know, is this time different? Maybe, but here it is. Here's a weekly support zone, upside move. Let's just look at the size of this thing here. Upside move, 28% potentially on the table. Downside, a little bit lower, but we know we've got a hot area lower down. So if we lose that weekly, we've got another hot zone, 0.148. Nice little hot area here for CFX. Otherwise, watch this current weekly. There might be a little Chinese New Year special coming. Let's get this 𝗬𝗦𝗧𝗖𝗢𝗑 out here.
Yeah, get it out there. Guys, I'm popping a tweet right now. Just let me know. The feedback means a lot. 𝗬𝗢𝗕 live trading. Are you happy it's back? So I'm posting this. Go like it. Go comment. Get it out there. I wanna see. Getting a little bit of idea of where shows go this year, right? Maybe we bring when the markets are pumping it up, we get back to some live trades. Let us know. Definitely no music. Okay, so when we get into the teaching part, I will slow down the music.
But so far, only 200 people voted, 65% on you.
65%. But I do agree. When it's teaching time, we'll lower the music. And when it's
65% don't like the music.
No, they like the music.
Oh, they like the music. Okay, cool.
Go to this tweet, guys. Go smash the like button on this tweet, please. Get it out there. 𝗬𝗎𝗓 live trading. Happy it's back. Hit the like. Hit it. Come on. This can be...
Okay, so I've got 𝗬𝗦𝗧𝗖𝗢𝗑 here. This is the daily. Yeah, wait, here's the
bring it up
12
for you.
There
There we go.
Okay, so this was our plan for 𝗬𝗦𝗧𝗖𝗢𝗑 here. It was looking super bullish and was actually performing quite nicely 2 days ago when the market was bleeding down, 𝗕𝗦𝗕𝗥 was one of the better performers. But now we've actually bled into the 618 region. It's a small pool. It's from early January, 618 and horizontal. So we are testing this area. But yeah, if things start dropping here, and let's say, for example, we start getting stopped on like the 𝗕𝗘 and things like that, we're going to be testing these wicks down here. That's going to be your next bounce area. So you're looking at about 2.3, maybe if you're lucky, yeah, maybe 2.4. They might react on that 200-day MA, but you can see the response here on this 200-day. So if we do wick through, they might try and push it up quickly. So maybe just get this ready in front of you in case we do get that kind of move into that 2.33, because it might be quick, and they might try and reclaim that 200-day.
Guys, let's get a little bit of idea. Let's say our trades do work. We're obviously waiting. Let's say our areas do work. Let's quickly chat about a little bit of TPE strategies where we would take profits on this. So for Solana, it obviously lost the big wall, so it's very likely a test there. So I'm thinking around the 86 to 87 is where we should get pretty quickly with Solana to the upside. So if we look at that in a sense of the trades we are currently in, obviously we had a little bit of a lower risk now because we're at the bottom of the box, hoping we still hold, but it's pretty decent. Let's just look at percentage wise here, what this could mean for us. It's around 86, yeah, 7 to 8%. Looks pretty good. So I'm not gonna hold these for too long, guys. I do think it's to make money. I do think it's in, make some cash, get out. The weekly's still coming down, so we know that overall the market's still bearish. High time frame. So don't be too stingy on your TPs. You know, TP a little bit early as well and take some. Just make money. That's the main thing. So we can go through a couple of them. So around about 85 to 87 will be my TP areas on Sol. We look at things like Cardano. If you entered the Cardano long, again, also up to around about here. So around about 48.50, 49 cents on Cardano. So you're looking at around 7-8% moves. Things like Phantom back to around 36. So that's a little bit of a bigger one. Things like 𝗕𝗥𝗬𝗕𝗟, yeah, back to around 31, 32. So a lot of these trades right now is in the sense of around about see, am I surviving here or what? Jeez, they make us work our asses off today for the century, huh? Wow.
I reckon they're going to come and flush these and then send it.
You reckon what?
They're going to come and flush this and send it. I mean, the
Don't
Sol.
just say that to it. You just.
I think they're going to come and flush through. Before they send it, they're just going to go and then send it back up.
How's this guy? Sorry, no bears allowed, bro. No bears allowed when we long.
I'm in the Sol with you. Fucking hell, we're in this together, yeah. You know,
but it's a possibility. It definitely
there's a level here down to 76, even 76.5, where we can't be upset if they just come there and just test that little area. So I don't want to write that this area off completely, but yeah, I mean, anything from this 78 down to the 76.5.
If they do wick us, they're like really playing with their food, bro. When you're that kid and you just play your food, you don't eat it. You just play it, but then they're playing with your food. Like that's like a little bit arrogant.
We the marbles in their game. They just throw us around.
Dude, I just want to go into a little bit of profit, bro. That'll be amazing. Just to know that I can order lunch. I'm like quite hungry.
I'm reading
again, guys. Why are we doing a live trading right now? And if you're brand new, hit the subscribe button. Remember, we are running a Deepcoin push over here. This one I entered on a higher time frame. I'm patient with it. Believe I'm gonna make good gains there. If you got a Deepcoin account, I will be giving the profits over 50k to 10 people. You got to have an account in the description, and you got to at least have $50 to $100 trading in there to do so. But remember, why we are fishing at the moment is because this is the area. You know, they might make you fight a little bit for your entry, but this is where you get your entries to make some money. It's in this little bit of this hard time. Sol's holding pretty good. Fufu's still here.
Fufu's still there. It's a Chinese New Year play. Zero utility meme coin, which might do something on Chinese New Year.
Which means it should get to around about like 5 billion, because apparently that's how our market works now. You got zero utility, but you got a community, like it should be worth billions, right?
We were laughing. We were on this banter. We were on this banter weekend, all of us together, and the majority of people were trading meme coins.
I think I bought one this year. Nude.
Oh, I get
I
about
bought nude and got nuked.
I get about a 2 out of 5 hit rate on these meme coins. Some of them literally go to 0, and then some of them do okay. But yeah, we both got nuked on that one.
Guys, I got an idea. I want to do like some live trading again as well, but I want to play games as well. Like, would you watch that show? I got a simulator and I got VR and like, while we trade, we play games. Like, let me know. And it'll be on the In the Game channel. So remember to go subscribe to In the Game. It's our gaming channel for Crypto Banter. We've started a betting show as well. We've got Hustle pumping out there, so make sure you're following that. And then, guys, give 𝗕𝗘𝗗𝗑 love. Not a lot of people don't know that he's on Banter Plus. So go watch his shows on Banter Plus. He has moved there for a while. I was there for, I think, like 2 months. 6 weeks. He's there now. So if you're thinking that 𝗕𝗘𝗗𝗑's on holiday, he's not. He's on Banter Plus. So go to Banter Plus and
Those
subscribe
of you
to
that
that
don't
as well.
know me, I've been sitting on Banter Plus since October. I've been there on Banter Plus.
Exactly. So go subscribe to Banter Plus. But the dominance is coming down all of a sudden.
Is the dominance coming down? You see, that's what we want to see. Okay, so this dominance must come down. BTC must quickly flush lower while this dominance dumps.
But I don't want the dominance to go up if Bitcoin bounces, though. I want it to go down.
Yeah. But we need that flush. I want to see BTC like get wrecked.
Dylan, please clip this, man.
They must fucking do
Please clip this, bro. I want like ammo for the future. I want ammo for the future. You want Bitcoin to get wrecked? Come on, dog.
You know what I mean?
Come on.
They must take us to this 37.5 and then we must get on with it.
Like now, dude, like Bitcoin's just made a lower low. Shorters are gonna go down. That's right. Any moment now, there should be that heartbeat.
Oh. I mean, the candle on the 4 hour.
Absorb it. Disgusting. Disgusting. Oh my jeez, dude. I'm about to go to profit. Yes.
Are you?
Hey, I'm close.
Come on.
I'm $9 in profit.
Still waiting for you.
Look, we know Sol, like they're gonna buy Sol because there's also this 𝗕𝗘𝗕𝗕𝗓.
Yeah, there's a lot. That's why I chose Sol, because it is
You
still
gotta
very
go.
bullish.
Yeah, you got to go the big recoveries. Like a Say was a quick recoverer. Sol Injective should recover nicely. But I think, yeah, Sol play for the end of January is where it's at.
Guys, go like this tweet. Like this tweet. There's 5,000 people watching. I got 163 likes on this tweet.
How do you zoom in like that?
I just...
How do you do it? Do you zoom your eye there?
I got the magic fingers, bro. You just do this.
I don't know how to do that. Tech genius.
Bitcoin's just playing games right now, bro.
They must just come and end us properly so we can just move on.
There's a coin called 𝗦𝗢𝗎. I don't know what it is, but it's one that's moving.
Multi.
The number one move on Banter.
What's it up today? 100%.
Frank,
Could you do Rose before I die?
do Rose.
No, this is someone's. What do you mean die, bro? Okay,
Frank,
can you
don't
please
die,
do Rose so that he
gonna
doesn't
Rose.
die? Please don't die, Frank.
Okay, Rose coming in hot here for Frank. No, bro, these guys are playing games. They must just send this thing now.
Has there been an update yesterday from this GBTC? Have they sold more? Oh, they have. This was like 560 yesterday, wasn't it? Just zoom in there again. Yeah, this was like 560. So what, another 10,000 Bitcoin? The thing is for them, like, I don't know, I put my head in it, like, the cheaper it gets, the less money they're making. So why would they keep selling? They'd wait for Bitcoin to get back to like mid-40s, right? And then sell again. To just keep selling and like saying goodbye to profits just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I mean, at some
Whereas
point,
some people are happy with 10, 20%, 30%. Because what are they up at these current levels now?
Yeah, they're up. These guys are up, man.
Yeah, go check there for us, please.
A lot of these funds, we like play with these alts and BTC. We want to make 30-40% moves and things like that. But a lot of these funds and these big players, they don't care. They want to make 10% a year or whatever. They're happy. For them, it's just
isn't like 30-40% pretty big? Like if you compare it to stocks and that.
Yeah, but exactly. But these guys, they're moving so much money, such size that if they're making 10% or 15% a year on their plays, they're still earning fees on all of that stuff. So it's like, it's less important for them the way we view it. I mean, we want to trade an alt, we want to go like 40%. Yeah. Okay, I've got Rose here.
Thank you. Frank, please don't die, bro.
Frank, we're okay.
It's okay, bro. Virtual hug. What
Good fathers. Virtual hug. Okay, so Rose actually.
There's your drum roll.
I don't have a nice tie in here for Rose, other than a little bit lower down at the 618. So Rose actually looks like it might want to dip another 10% here if it doesn't move off this current horizontal. So this is the daily. Another 12% if it loses this current daily support. So you can see there is a support cluster here. So I'm not saying it's definitely going to lose it. You can see we've got a lot of touches. This was resistance for a long time here on the dailies. You can see they tested this here, resistance. They turned it into support, sent it up, okay, and now we're back. So potential bounce move coming here again, and we're probably just going to have a trend playing out like that, something along these lines where you're going to look for that rejection, and then we might see the 618. So if it does bounce here, again, short-term moves, smaller moves we're looking at, we're going to take our profits quickly here. Clapping.
Did you know, Dole? We were just checking now. We've already had 21,000 people watch the stream already. 21,000 people.
People showing up when it's red, though. It's nice. Sometimes
that's good. Like this is
when it's green.
Come on, Bitcoin. Yes, every bounce. Just the shorters are playing games here. Just a bit of patience, guys. Just a bit of patience.
I still like Doge down here on the daily. Nice little range low here for Doge.
We obviously know Feb's coming up, right? Are they really putting Doge on the rocket?
I mean, that story's been going on for so long. Yeah, you never actually know what the play is, but I mean, that is the idea from what I understand. But that pump we had on the weekend was the paid product for Twitter that they were talking about. And Floki pumped, Doge pumped, and just typical rejection here. 382 50-day MA rejection and back testing the range low. So, again, we can treat it the same way as we treated before. We can treat it the same way we did on the 3rd of January, 8th of January, 9th of January, 19th of January. We back here at this range low. So potential bounce coming here. But again, eyes on BTC. It's got to play ball here for us. Otherwise, we might be looking a little bit lower. And I've identified a little hot zone here. 68. Oof, it's going to hurt down there, huh? 68 is going to hurt. Those gets there.
Yeah, that would hurt. That would definitely hurt.
I just want to look at these stocks here. But just remember, guys, whenever you get a news alert on something like Doge, if Elon tweets or whatever the story is, just remember, take your profits early. You can see what happens every time there's a story. It rejects at a nice area. It's a pump and dump. So if you're in it, make sure you jump up. Now, this daily stock still needs to come down. 4 hour, 8 hour, 8 hours still needs to come down as well. So yeah, a little bit of work to do. I think that
the dominance is bouncing.
That pump there wrecked the
Dominance.
stock, unfortunately. Are we going to get killed here?
Problem is, dominance bouncing hard here now. So if Bitcoin can come down harder now, then there will be a shakeout on alts. Let's see.
REKT.
Just Joseph's arm to come on stream, but he's so nervous.
I've got my eyes glued to this dominance here. It's kind of just trying to push up a little bit.
You can't give me a stop loss like that and then kill me. Like, you can't do that. That's like should be illegal. That's not right.
But guys, this is another example how hard you have to work for the best entry.
Yeah.
You know, look how we sweat here. We sweat. You panic, you stress. Just got to be patient here. Oh, they're going to come for us here. They're going to come for us.
I'm just going through now. I'm so nervous.
What's that?
So I'm just trying to eat something. I'm waiting to see my trade's going to make money and I'm starving.
What is Craig saying?
Five minutes, he's so scared.
You're going to try to get Joseph on here to chat about this GBTC thing. He's nervous.
Craig, tell him there's only 5,000 people watching live. There's nothing to be there.
No, it's not. I still get nervous every day.
Okay.
No,
Craig, tell him to come into my office here. There's a nice little couch. You can sit on the couch at the back and I can ask him questions.
You don't kill me.
I'm going to send you this tweet. Someone load it. It's on the
You know what's
Yeah,
shown
thank goodness the dominance is Bitcoin's bearish.
I want to show you guys the 𝗬𝗎 chart. I'm pulling up the 𝗬𝗎 chart here quickly.
Oh wow, looks pretty good.
So this is the trade we gave on Sniper Club yesterday, before things started melting down. But it held so well, and 𝗬𝗎 was one of the few tokens that actually pumped. So this trade hit TP1 for the Sniper Club traders. Took a second visit, and again with all this dumping today, look how it's holding this area. So again, showing some strength. If this market does recover, you know, there might be some moves here. There might be some money flowing into this area. So if you're interested in 𝗬𝗎, this entry box for any pullbacks here, it's still valid. So 1.04 down to about 1.017 is our entry zone. You can see it's a 618. It's a trend retest. They've come down twice. It's had a strong bounce twice, but bounced well in spite of what's going on with the market. So maybe some bigger things coming here for 𝗬𝗎. If we do lose that level, your next potential buy zone for 𝗬𝗎 though, 0.90. Canal says, Sheldon will get liquidated. Bro, you know what? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
I got a stop loss, bro. I'm not going to liquidate. It's not my liquidation line. And my stop loss line. I just don't want to get stopped and then explosion.
There's a simple theory in trading. It's actually
Same
quite
thing I eat every single time. Thank you.
It's quite a scientific theory. It's basically, it goes like this. It's wrong or rich.
Let's bring this up. Let's bring it up. Is there anything bouncing at the moment?
𝗬𝗎 looks decent, but not big bounce. I saw 𝗕𝗬𝗕𝗗 had a nice move today.
What's this Ondo?
Some new token. You can ask Joe about that one. Should I get Joe? Should I tell Joe to come to my office? Yeah. Let me get
Go for it. Cool, guys. Again, so just update if you're new here, we're fighting the area where they make it sort of tough. But we've had a pretty red last 2-3 days, and we're looking at this, this little push up from Bitcoin at some point. There are obviously a few levels we're paying attention to here. We hit the CME gap, which was good. So that was one check. It does make sense they're going a little bit lower, because a lot of people long that area. So now it's just playing with your food again. But let's just quickly zoom out here and have a look what we're seeing here. Zoom out, zoom out, zoom out. So there's not much. It looks like there is still a possibility of a little bit lower to this early 38s. But nonetheless, this is where I'm seeing a reaction at some point. A reaction anywhere from here, to give us that little push up. To hit the longs. A lot of guys are shorting, and to hit the shorter, sorry. I'm looking for that quick reaction. And then I do think there is more promise. But right now, we're just looking at the intermediate pump in between.
See, dominance is bleeding down a little bit,
yeah. Too young for this stuff, bro. Can't give me a heart attack at this age, bros.
Come on. We're gonna really find out the real story in about 2 hours when that US market starts firing up. I think then we're gonna get a move here.
Well, it makes sense. We pump into it, dump when it opens,
or carry on dumping into it, pump when it opens.
Then we pump when it opens.
So it broke all-time highs, the US market, yesterday. It actually gapped up for some reason. So,
okay, this is interesting. So Bitcoin's obviously dropping more now. This is the box. This is the box. I want to see the reaction. So dominance down.
And ETH BTC is holding that support currently. It's holding this 200-week MA.
Ah, come on. Again, stoppages means entries a little bit lower down. It's all about that. Or hopefully not the wick, then I'll get it on the trend break. I remember so much of this in the last bull, bro. Yeah, you can fight for hours. But those hours result in you sitting back when the trade plays out. So it's about, putting a couple hours in now to make money for the rest of the week, or trying to fight when the move's already happened, which puts you a lot more at risk.
Yeah, best entries now when we're bearish, when we're stressed out. But it's hard work. It's like hard work staring at these charts, wondering, are they going to kill us?
It is fun though. It's something about this number flying here that triggers our brain that we love.
Okay, Sol slowly moving down. Yeah, 79.4, 79.3.
Oh, it's Bitcoin, bro. Are we going to be those guys, that go viral on the internet?
Yeah, they're going to make a meme out of us. We're going to be a meme.
Those guys that trade, and then they're like, we profit, and then...
Okay, so if you get top line, you got to keep a nice, calm expression so you don't become a meme.
But those guys trade hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars. I'm just popping in my trading account at the moment.
Okay, here comes. I think we're gonna get a flush down. 37 to 37.5. This 4-hour candle starting to look very heavy here. but it's a good sign because it might just give us what we want. So just get that.
Anyone check up on Frank? Is Frank still alive? Frank.
Get these areas ready. I'm also watching, for those of you that are interested, I'm watching _𝗫𝗫𝗑. At a nice
No, bro.
Come on. Problem is, if it runs through here, it could really start causing some damage here. 𝗫𝗫𝗑, guys, there might be a little wick buy for 𝗫𝗫𝗑 at 29.1. I'm looking at. So there's a little bit more downside there on 𝗫𝗫𝗑, 29.1 potentially.
Yeah, a reminder again, guys, if you're not taking advantage of spot and long-term entries here, like just dollar cost, if you got some cash into the market now, like this is the fun stuff, the nice zooming in, but this is not what creates the wealth. You know what I mean? It's just a high time frame, calming down, this is just to get skin in the game, get those emotions pumping, and to hopefully make some short-term good cash. Come on, give us a nice beat drop there and a pump.
See, we got some other tunes here.
Play your bull there, bro.
I got a bull run song actually. You want to hear this song? One of our fans made this for me. Listen to this. His name's Thomas. He's a rocker from New York. Listen to the bull in the background that he gave me. That's where I got that bull from. Maybe this is the lucky music we need, to just push this soul up there. Listen to this bull. But we need a bull run for this. Come on. It is pushing up the candle slowly. Well, I'm going to hit it with my whip here. Maybe we can just give it my whip quickly too. Come on, Skull.
Whoop him, bro.
Did you see that candle went up when we started playing it? Though?
You know what's nice about this though? This is very much a slow bleed, so you can see slow bleed, slow bleed. At some point you get a little bit of a engulfing candle. It'll just engulf. That's what I'm waiting for you, bro.
Asking what Fred's got in his bag, man.
Fred's got a stack of meme coins.
Fred only trades meme coins and he makes a killing. Like I just don't get it, bro. I get wrecked when I trade meme coins.
Yeah, this is what we need next.
𝗕𝗘𝗘𝗗𝗏.
I've got Curly Gotcha wants to know about 𝗦𝗢𝗐, and I was actually charting 𝗦𝗢𝗐 earlier. It was sitting on a 200-day MA, just hanging on. Let me see if I can grab this 𝗦𝗢𝗐 chart for you.
Bro, please put our bull song back on.
We were going somewhere.
Come on. Come on. Let's get this bull song back on quickly.
I could just imagine sitting in Matric. Sheldon, what do you want to be one day? No, I want to be someone who stares at candles and just leverage trades, huh?
Come, candles. Let's go back up now. It's listening to us.
No, this song works a little bit, huh?
No, it didn't. The new market praise. Come on. Give it some whip as well. Oh no, it's not listening now.
It's this Bitcoin, bro. Okay, I'm gonna start preparing. If I get stopped out, what the hell am I doing with my life? Okay,
Dry toast. I've got 𝗦𝗢𝗐𝗑 here. Just pull this 𝗦𝗢𝗐𝗑 up quickly.
No, then we're going down lower. Because then Bitcoin's gonna go down low. If we lose this level now on Sol, let's just have a look here quick. If that happens,
No, the Sol,
then I'm looking at like 77, huh?
Yes.
And I will
where
still
we
keep
are.
fighting for that entry. I won't quit after if I get stopped. Like I want that entry. Because more downside, more upside, right? That's the aim of the game.
Yeah. Okay, so this is 𝗦𝗢𝗐𝗑. Okay, this is Matic on the daily, so there's questions about Matic. And again, Craig's favorite indicator, or one of his favorite indicators, is the 200-day MA. And you can see, if we just zoom in here a little bit, you can see Matic is responding to the 200-day MA. It's basically last resort here for Matic, though. But it is trying to hold here. So 0.7, you can see that it's dancing on this 200-day. So maybe it's going to hold there, but you know, if we do get a little flush, we can see there's a fib a little bit lower here at 0.685. So watch that one. And then Sol, here's my current Sol situation. And, you know, that is the plan for me. And we're in our hot zone. So it depends how big the leverage is, really. You know, spot traders, it doesn't matter. If you get it at 80, you get it at 76, 77. A little bit of less of an issue, but if you're using 10x leverage, 20x leverage, you know, every percent makes a difference. But yeah, we work on regions. So this is the 12-hour Sol, and the 786 here that I like is at 78.3. So anywhere into this zone, like we in the right area here. We're in the right zone here.
Bitcoin's being an ass now, bro. Raymond, don't you come here now. What are you? Are you short, bro? Tell me. Be honest.
I'm long, but I got a hedge short on me. I'm long a bunch of stuff, but I got a hedge short.
You hedged.
Hedged. But I'm not long. I'm taking the hedge down to flip it long.
Is it nice watching me stress, bro?
I mean, at least I got a hedge, so at least I can laugh about it.
Where did you get your ETH short?
I started off at 22.55. Oh, it's printing.
It's still live there. Ray,
Yes, sir.
are you on later with me?
I'm on with you every day, baby. Of course.
Guys, you know Ray is head of likes. He's head of like cracking the whip in the back of my show on Banter Plus. And occasionally he throws out some levels at us as well. So don't forget he's there sitting in the back, coming in strong later.
How many spliffs you down today so far, bro? Like, do you smoke as you stress? Or like...
I had one during the banter call, during their call. I had one in the morning. And now it looks like it might be due for the second one. Because this is like not moving. My Matic position is heavily underwater.
You got the 200-day there, Ray. It's holding you up. Holding you up.
Oh,
By the way, guys, I do want to remind you, I got Sniper. I'll bring you guys back in a sec. I got Sniper School tonight. So it's like your last time to verify if you're in this cohort, guys. If you're in this cohort, verify, because you will get cut off after tonight for the live events. I'm live tonight. I'm live in 6 hours. 6 hours I'm live. So make sure you're in.
Thank God
For those who are stuck in verification, you will still have access to everything. We'll get your verifications sorted. And this is a joke now.
We're gonna wait a couple more hours.
No, Dylan. Dylan. No, you know how it works. The moment you end the stream, because now we say, okay, it's gonna be in a couple hours. Boom! It happens, bro.
I mean, we're in demand zones and everywhere.
Ray, are we bouncing yet, bro?
No, the hedge is printing.
The hedge.
I'm asking when the market is gonna bounce, not when you're gonna bounce.
Let us spliff there, bro. Let's see if this works.
It's probably what we need. Let me go grab the hash in a second. Wow, look at that red candle.
Hey, get out of here, bro. No bears allowed. One thing I can say, you know, you fight, you get your entry. It is worth it. It is worth it. You just gotta survive. Yeah, but it's worth it.
Bro, we've got this guy.
What do they say? They reward patience in the markets. It's very true.
I'm trying to find this guy that doesn't like bears in our thing here. What's that guy's name? This guy. I think it's this guy. He doesn't like bears.
You bearish idiots are out in force today. You dumb fucks. You dumb fucks. Not going to make it. Bullish.
I think he's.
That was a perfect thing to play right now, actually.
He's not a bear fan, that guy. Oh, what do we got? A little green candle on the 1 minute here. What is this? 5 minutes.
I'm not celebrating shit until we're
not a
back,
good
mate.
look, because like an hour ago we were hoping it was going to bounce on that on that support trend there. Let's see.
No, I've been here before, dude. I know this stuff. The moment you quit and you stop is the moment it happens. So we just stay at candles for now. We'll be those guys. We'll be those guys.
ETH is drifting down right now onto a 786 in horizontal. Also just bleeding here. I mean, it's a horrific looking candle.
What is this?
Subscribe
Look at
items. Some of you are forgetting to click the like button,
No!
the subscribe button,
God!
and even the bell notification.
No! God, please, no!
Here's live footage of a viewer with subscribe-itis attempting to subscribe to the channel. Pathetic. Practice safe subscribing. Sit down when you subscribe. And don't forget to go check out 𝗕𝗘𝗗𝗑𝗗.
That was a...
Fuck me, it's gonna bounce.
Why is it doing that? Okay. Subscribe. You heard the guy. You heard the guy.
Pull up my ETH chart here quickly.
Okay, hold on.
So I've got a little indicator I like to play with here, but anyway, it's printed 2 X's. Okay, normally that tells us that things are getting a little bit tired there from that move, and ETH is now moving into a support area. This candle looks disgusting on the 4 hour, but we can't deny it's a reaction area here at 2195, 22 to 2195 for me. Potential bounce zone here for ETH coming. So we've lost our first one. We had the 618 yesterday. If those of you that were watching me yesterday, we were looking at this backup level was 2,300. We had a nice little reaction there, but now we've lost it. I do like horizontals here, 786. Okay, so a decent area here, 2,200. And then the next hot zone, if we get a bigger flush here on BTC, 2,100. So both of these looking interesting right now for ETH. At some point, they've got to stop. They've got to stop this bleeding here. I see Sheldon's left me. Craig, where did Sheldon go? Okay, this is dominance on the 1 hour. I'm tracking here again. Still looking quite bullish. You know, even if we do get some kind of dominance pullback here, this is the 200-day MA. That's a bit of a concern for me. So if we do get some kind of dominance pullback, we actually want to break through this 200-day MA. We don't really want to bounce. You know, for those of you that don't know, dominance falling helps altcoins. Dominance pumping doesn't help the altcoins very much. So we want this dominance to be dropping. Okay, let's see, guys. Just drop some charts here for me. Let's see what we can go through. Sheldon's just ducked off here. Dread Mining says 38.5 was resistance. Yeah, guys, look, I'm still looking at this 37.5. Look at my bigger picture chart here. I was talking about this level yesterday that we're looking at. It's a nice little cluster of weekly areas here. So anything from about 37 up to about 37.5 for me is an area of interest here. And it would be nice if they could just do it quickly. They can send it down quickly for us, then you know, we can get on with our lives. Let's see what we got. Jürgen's looking at render. Now, render's an interesting one. I had that one ready for you guys earlier. So yeah, a couple of things that play for render might be in between levels. Look at this little matic bounce just before I switch to render. 𝗕𝗤𝗡 again, just hanging on to this 200-day MA. So again, just another example for these altcoins, how they love the 50-day MA, they love the 200-day MA, these type of things. And you can always count on the 200-day to give you some kind of reaction. We don't know how high it's going to bounce when it hits that area. But if you get a 200-day tied in with some horizontals, some fibs, and moving averages and things like that, if they all come together, then you generally get a bigger reaction on these areas. So right now, 𝗕𝗡𝗡 is giving us a little bit of support there at that 0.7.
I hope
sure I get the right render chart, right? It's done.
I was saying I hope so with that support.
I think you know, worst case they're going to flush us through. I think 𝗕𝗘 they're going to. I think 𝗕𝗘's going to be bought there at that 76 to 78. I think it's going to be all right there. This is render. So again, I think we covered this one earlier. We were looking at hot zones for render. If something's going to melt down, you try and look for the next area of interest, the next potential reaction zone. So we've lost this 3.6 region. And the next big area for me is a retest of those lows. So around about 3.35, 3.4, little retest of that area could be nice.
Come on, baby.
Wow. Still no stops. Give it the bull. Hold on.
Raymond obviously lit it up, right? That's how the markets are bouncing. You do it, right? Okay, but we need a real bounce, bro. Okay, you're making it. Okay. That's when we'll break trend. That's when we'll break trend. That's the trend.
I just don't like that BTC is just parking here in some random place. Then let's just get it done.
No, like, it's very successful though. It's like it gets people really confused. Now, let's see if you got followers here, dog.
What do we get?
I heard a rumor. If Dylan hits 6,000, I heard we're going to 41k. It's just a rumor. I don't know if it's right.
Facts.
Facts. Go follow. Here we go. The Lord of Entry. Let's get him to 6k.
Looking good, yeah. Might get a bounce here from ETH as well. I like this area that ETH has settled into.
Let's see what's showing strength here. So Blur, DYDX, we've got Chili's, Doge. So it's a little bit of a hint of what could possibly bounce hard if Bitcoin starts to rally up a bit. I don't like that the dominance looks like it wants to go up though. Well, I suppose if it's a big Bitcoin push. I think a lot of the shorts are on Bitcoin. I don't think they're on much else. So it would make sense if we need Bitcoin strength to pump it up to 40 again.
It's been relentless, man.
Yeah, but it's the first time. Like, I know we're bleeding a bit today, but it's not like a big news event, right? It's not like a massive. That's why, like, for me, these are great areas to load up. But it's not like, you know, a lot of selling pressure on Bitcoin, a lot happening on Bitcoin, but there's not like massive news, you know. Remember those times the FTX collapsed and all these sort of things, you know, things were very different then. Okay. Hopefully this is the pop.
We've got to have a win on this next session.
Hmm?
We've got to have a win after such a long session.
Is this the 5 minutes? Are we about to long a 5-minute breakout on BTC?
Yeah.
Really what's happening here?
I'm not logging it, but for me, it's, yeah, I love it. When you get to the very high time frame area, I drop in. I'm not taking my trades off the 5 minute, but I'm tracking when the momentum is changing. So
I'm gonna go 50x long here.
No, guys,
what is that low there? This is looking exciting on the 5 minutes.
He was the ultra bear just now, no? 50x low.
I wasn't the ultra bear. I was giving you levels. I was telling you we're coming.
Ah, finally. Look what a green again, bro.
How do you
Just
zoom
zoom
in
it
like
out.
that?
Finally.
Incredible.
Finally. Something. Come on. Come on. Come on.
You had a good entry for Soul there. What was your entry there?
Have I already lost $27 on fees?
How big is your position?
My position. I actually only figured out the zooming thing today, so I'm enjoying it. 69k is my position size.
Well, you must teach me this zoom button.
The zoom button.
I can't believe I just longed the 5-minute Bitcoin candle. I want to pull up this CAS. Fefe says we must look at CAS.
Just checking.
Give it a word.
Just checking.
Yeah, I'm looking at this CAS. CAS is losing our big horizontal here.
It's a dominance. So it wants to go up. It might be breaking a little wedge here. Just hold on. Okay, so this should be technically 5-minute chart, retest, bounce. Retest.
Send it to 0.
Bounce. Dylan.
Right,
Yellow card, bro. Yellow card.
5-minute Bitcoin candle. I mean, look at this CAS chart. Let me pull this up quickly. So CAS is finally
CAS looks like it's in trouble.
They finally lost this big horizontal. So yeah, it could be bleeding down a little bit. And your next target is 0.08. So we wanted to see how this plays out. But this candle actually needs to close up here above this region. And then we can, carry on with our lives. But if we get a situation like that, where it pushes up and it closes just underneath here, then I think we're in some pain here. Well, if you're long cast, you're in some pain. But 0.08 potentially on its way.
The coin that got brutally hit today, that's part of ETH as well, is PIP, right? But obviously broke out really nice. Is it Sol? Sol.
Yeah, but this is cool.
But this is looking pretty. It's 10% down for the day, but this is pretty nice for little short-term longs. This is a nice
a staking narrative on PIP.
Look at that.
The staking narrative here. This thing can go. People are. It's like the 4th highest.
Could be a little push up. It's pretty good.
So there's a lot of interest here. They're locking it up to stake it, because people are chasing potential airdrops and things. So yeah, that is definitely something you want to look at.
Okay, I want to have a look at a few things. How much time we got left? Okay, there's a new 4-hour candle. Okay, it's 3 hours on the 8-hour candle. If we could somehow pin bar this, which means in the next 4 hours we'd have to get to around the 39,800 mark, and that would be a reversal. So we obviously zoomed in here, but we want to try find some higher time frame reversals. So we want to see if this could suck up, and obviously daily as well would be it's not that big for daily, but for definitely the 8-hour chart, which means if this is success and this is a reversal, it means 2-3 days. 2-3 days. Okay, let's see if there's anything happening. Case Cardano, nice little bounce there. Sol, okay. Phantom, this one's still pretty nice, guys. Little short-term break here. Put your stop there. As we progress, you can put the stop up. Phantom still looks possibly available. All of them look pretty good if you pop your stop. Just look at your risk. Because they're around about 2-3%, so don't go too high on the leverage. By the way, guys, I do wanna push again. We got Deepcoin as our sponsors. I'm using the exchange. I'm diversified in exchanges. No KYC exchange. You want a Deepcoin account below, and a big shout out to CoinW as well. I'm actually doing some tutorials on CoinW at the moment to show you guys the power there. I would not trade spot there as they don't have stop losses, and I told them to put stop losses. But their leverage platform is really good, and they also got no KYC. And obviously Bybit. We've been at Bybit for a while, but you can see I use all the exchanges because sometimes there's different coins, or I don't have space. I've got too many trades going, so.
And then you bet bubbles competition.
I don't know much about it. I'll speak about it tomorrow.
I'll show you. Go there, win big.
Okay, go to win big on Banter Bubbles.
And you can take a bet on all of those coins.
Oh, you can predict. When is the prediction for? March.
2 predictions a week.
Oh, cool. 2 predictions a week, guys. Okay, so Solana. Oh, there we go. Remember, we did the win the Bitcoin competition, so we're giving away money. Oh, cool. Nice. These are the exchanges you need to use to qualify. So win big.
I still want BTC to flush. It feels like it's not right yet.
Okay, Dylan, I'm giving last warning, bro.
But not big, just one more with a dominance rejection, little BTC flush down. Not asking for much here.
Is my soul going somewhere? Here, a little bit.
I like that entry.
You just remember I need to leave in an hour. I gotta go tango. Not tango, but I gotta go. I gotta go. Practicing my wedding dance, okay?
Bro,
I need to see if I can still move my hips, bro. I need to like practice a little bit. See if I can still dance.
Sure you got the moves. I'm sure you got the moves still. Okay, I need to jump off, bro. I'm gonna go brief a tile. What do you think my show tile should be? Long. Bounce.
Well, I don't know. Apparently we're gonna go down. Apparently you're bear, so I would go bearish.
No, but by the time the market opens, my show's starting. So I want to see a little dip and then a bounce. Guys, do you want to open mouth on my tile, or must I look shocked?
Wait, let's practice quick. Let's see. Show us a few faces of what your tile could look.
There's this open mouth one which I keep banning and goes like this. But that's for like surprise and the bounce. And then like you've got the one where when they were taking photos of me, they said like act confused. So you want to see what that is? That's like this.
I want to see.
How's that? So we're gonna go for one of those.
I don't think you guys understand. Like it's uncomfortable for us to do these tiles.
No, it's terrible. People laugh at me when I got the open mouth, and there's a one where the pointing.
Brilliant. Okay, cool, Dill. You can shoot at any moment, bro.
I'm jumping, yeah. So guys, Banter Plus, 5:10. We're either going to be like celebrating green candles, or we're going to be looking at the next level.
So if you could do me a favor, just update our trades, please. So the ones I've been taking, so go there, guys, and you can get more, and I'm sure Dill will continue to rock it. I'll still stay on a bit. I'll still chart for you guys a bit now. But at least we can update. We've got 2 shows.
Okay. We'll see you guys later. Hubert says the open mouths are terrible. I agree.
I know,
it's not the best. Okay, guys, Banter Plus in 3 hours. I'll see you there.
Cool, bro. Thank you. Okay, let's see, guys. Okay, let's quickly look here. So Bitcoin, this would nice. So again, we're in the big range here, but let's have a look here quick. So small time frame, I'd like to see the push up. So we should come down here now and then hopefully start moving, especially if this is the interest we're looking for the short-term push up. They're playing around a little bit here, making you overthink a bit, which is fine. We're obviously fighting the area a bit. I'm long Solana. I do think Cardano still has a nice little opportunity. These will probably be your protection zones over here. Phantom is also another one. There's the Phantom, hopefully retest zone over here. Let's obviously see what happens on market open. We should see what's happening on dominance. Hoping this can lose through here. Should see here. So Sol's just like playing around on my entry now. Let's see. Let's see if Bitcoin goes for the kill here or we bounce on that trend. Let's see. Nonetheless, guys, we're here for the rest of the week fighting these entries. So today they decide to go down a little bit more, a couple of hours, then we'll get them later on Dylan's show or tomorrow's show. But we're definitely going to get these entries. I've been here before. I know how this feels, especially like these times over here before we started the pumps. This was this was tough. Look at this. Pump, dump, pump, dump, pump, dump, like just continuously. But you got through it. Made a lot of money, and it's the aim of the game at the moment. They reward patience and they reward hard work. That's one thing I can say about crypto. Okay, let's see if there's some short-term pushes out. Guys, if we do drop these levels, by the way, so let's quickly speak about that. So let's say Sol drops this now, right? And we get stopped. I would really get ready and put some limit orders in for that support now. This is where it should bounce, but I'd go to the next one. So around about the 72 to the 74, that would be the ultimate zone. I'm still keeping the same TPs though. Okay, we're on the trend now. Let's see. How did he keep the music? No, Dylan left. How did he keep the music? Okay, so a couple of movers here. Tia, Celeste, IMX, Theta. What's Theta's price at now? 91 cents. Great investment entries. Come on, Bitcoin. Dun, 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 dun. It's just a lot of shorting at the moment. Like there's a lot of people just shorting every time Bitcoin goes up to that 39. So the squeeze will definitely be in play. It's just about how long do they want to drag it on? Like how big do they want the squeeze to be? If we decide to stay like this for a while, like the squeeze gets bigger for me the longer we stay and we don't take out those shorts, because more and more and more and more shorters will just come in as we go, and the squeeze will be even bigger. So what I mean by that is Bitcoin goes to 35, the squeeze I'm still seeing to 42. Bitcoin back in this trend again. Raymond, did you light that thing up or what? You're not pumping, bro.
I'm just adding the hash to it. We need a little extra power.
Putting a little bit extra horses in there. That looked tasty. 𝗕𝗘𝗙𝗑 looking weak. It's nice to see these coins that did crazy things back, getting back to like back down to earth a little bit. Okay, little pin bar. Come on. Ooh, why is the dominance going up so much? No. Don't come play games here. Dominance. Look what it does. So where are the hot zones? Let's quickly have a look here. Let's see any hot zones here on Bitcoin. So we dump from here. Let's just have a look. It does look around the 38. 38 will be the spot. So again, that's like that 74, 75 for Solana, which I think is even amazing for a spot, to be honest. I'm killing my soul, yeah, man. Okay, moment of truth. Let's see. Pass, bro.
I wish I was there to pass it to you.
Yeah, bro. And I got school tonight. I gotta behave, bro. I gotta behave, but enjoy for me though, bro.
Of course I will. Man, it's really weak.
Yeah, it's like rarely playing games at the moment. Let's see. Okay, come on. Let's go. Let's go. Come on the beat drop.
Nice. Bullish and bluffing.
Smoke, Rabbit, smoke, bro.
There we go.
Come on, baby. Nah, let's go more. We need to go a lot more. No, this thing must go to 40, bro.
Rejection.
Because this dominance is too hot here, so we don't want any more downside from Bitcoin. Because the alts. Shout out to a 2-hour stream, huh? Been a while. Hit the like, guys. Hit it. Good job, boys. Thank you, Ivan. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Wow, we've got nearly 5,000 comments on the stream. 5,000. Chris, keep it up. Thank you, bro. Thank you, guys. I knew the live trading would come back at some points. This dominance is going up too much, which is fine if Bitcoin rips, but it's very crappy if Bitcoin pulls back.
Oh, projection. Oh.
Saying kill the music, ask them in the chat. Kill the people.
Second card.
Saying kill the music, ask them. Kill the people.
Yeah, we can kill the music if you want. Or we can just turn it down a bit. Bum, 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 bum.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry for the silence, guys. We're literally just waiting. He's engulfing, just the dominance is very strong. Let's see if we can get a nice little soul. Yeah, it'll be pure silence if there's no music.
How many likes do we got?
How many likes? $2.7. Nice. Keep smashing the like, guys.
3K.
Like this live trading.
3K?
3K?
Yep.
3K, you like the joint. Okay, 3K, Ray hits it. Hopefully get higher, and Ray will get higher, bro. Guys, one thing as well, stop in the comments, have you learned a lot from the stream? So it's all good and well taking trades together, but as long as you're learning, guys, as long as you're learning. And if you haven't traded or anything like that, guys, take $10. You know, play around and just get used to the emotions within the market. Okay, we're just hovering out. Cool, guys. I have gotten the message. Can we chill the music? How do you kill the music? How do you do it, though? Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Cool, guys. So obviously just waiting for Bitcoin over here. I do need to get going. I gotta go dance. But if you're happy with this and we're good, and then our trades rocket strong if we get stopped, I think we do another live trading tomorrow. But I think we keep fighting these entries over here. Again, I'm in Sol, just being patient here. Stop loss just under the lows, which is this area over here. And obviously waiting patiently for this move. Cool, guys. If you've enjoyed it, Ray, cheers, my brother. Much love. Guys, hit the like. Comment below if you enjoyed this, what you enjoyed about it, and I'll see you guys all on tomorrow. Have a fantastic day.